This video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another Map First Impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Port Limbo. This map can be found over the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game mod hub, and as of the 1.0 release, this map is indeed available for all platforms. Now this is a really cool map with a really cool, interesting backstory, so I am going to read all of the description. The description's kind of long, and if you're just an OCD and you just can't stand it, you just need to fast forward, then jump about 3 minutes ahead because you'll be calmed down at that point. But before that, you don't want to forget, this video is brought to you by Raznak. Thank you for being a farm baron. So, Port Limbo. This is a small map with a lot of potential for expansion, according to the description. Let's hear a little bit about the history. A small island lies lonely and deserted in the vastness of the ocean. Although it consists largely of rugged mountains, it has a fertile peninsula that, thanks to the Gulf Stream, is a very mild climate. Off the shipping routes, Port Limbo is only discovered a few centuries ago when Scandinavian seafarers were washed ashore by a storm. Because of fertile meadows and yew groves, they believed they had landed at the residence of the farming god Ullr. At least that's what we're going to call it. And therefore called it Island Ydalir. At least that's what we're going to call that. They felled trees, built a settlement with a harbor, and practiced agriculture. After a while, other commercial travelers came to Ydalir, but because they couldn't remember the name Ydalir, they called it Port Limbo, because it's just so lost in the ocean. After a fruitful and prosperous phase, Port Limbo is now threatened with decline, because even the last remaining farmer has to give it up due to reasons of age. Are you ready to take on the challenge of Port Limbo by building a farm? As additional motivation, this map includes plenty of undeveloped meadows, forests at the higher levels, so you can spread out and pretty much build your own farm, if you will. This map includes one main farm, 2 farm sites ready for settlement, 23 fields, 2 meadows, 11 selling stations, a forest, and 30 preciouses, 30 treasures waiting for you to find and sell at a very, very handy profit. This map is seasons prepared with a custom seasons mask, and it is also precision farming prepared with a custom soil map. And as we sit around and wait for those that couldn't just absolutely wait, they just had to fast forward, then we'll also just go ahead and select the mods that we typically use when we take a look at these maps. Now, we'll say that I loaded this map up in farm manager mode and start from scratch. Everything you see as far as buildings exists in all play modes, but in farm manager and start from scratch, you do not have any equipment. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the log. And there we go. The map loads up lickety split. Let's go ahead and take a look at the PDA, and you'll see that all of the fields, or the predefined fields, are here along the edge of the coast. Take a look at the lands area. You'll see we start up by owning the main farm, which you can buy for $83,900 in Farm Manager or start from scratch. Field 1 and Field 2. As far as other fields on the map, we have Field 7 at 28.5 acres, $230,000. Field 5, $31,000. Field 18, $111,000, for example. We have a couple sections of Big Forest, $133,000, $37,000. Then some open meadows, $86,000, $240,000, and a big area up here on the top, $175,000 as an example. You'll see we have all of the standard crop types available to us here on Farm Sim 19. I'm going to have to remember to start saying Farm Sim double deuce here soon enough. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the custom soil map. Of course, the only soil that we can see is what is scattered here along the coast. We've got a little bit of silty clay to the north, A lot of loamy sand here to the west. On the bottom, we have loam and a little bit of sandy loam. There are a ton of places to sell your product here on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 main sell points for the bulk of our crops. We also have several sell points for eggs and milk, wool and cotton. We have some sell points for water, interestingly enough. We also have 2 sell points for silage, hay, straw, and grass. This map does not have a biogas plant. And then we have our precious, our treasure. We can sell here at treasure sale, or if you're willing to brave the mountains, you might be able to sell it here at the Trollio. The Trollo. Yeah, if you get out alive, you're going to have a lot of money jingling in your pocket. And we also have 2 sell points for our hay and straw pellets. Take a look at our starting fleet. We start out with a fair bit of equipment given the size of the map. And there you can see all of the beautiful treasures that you can have for your very own. None of this is leased. It's all owned. Poor Fiat is needing some serious maintenance on it, but everything else is good. There are no animals on this map pre-placed, and we do have contracts available. Let's go ahead and take a look at that starting fleet. We start out with the Fint Favret 511C and the Fiat 1300 DT and the Case 7210 Pro. So our tractor's range and horsepower from 110 to 170. We have the 330 Harvester, and it is paired up with the PowerStream 500 grain header and the 5-row Corn Champion header. For the Farm Tech TDK 1600 trailer, the Polymag 300 cultivator, and the D830 seeder. We have the NovaCat 303 front mower, the Fanex 604 tedder, and the Kuhn SR 314 wheel rake. We have the Straudeman Zelon CFS 2501 forage wagon, a set of weights, and then we move into the placeables that you can sell. We have got the barn, the wood silo, the wooden shed, farm shop, water well, and our farmhouse. Wowzers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the placeables. There are no custom animal placeables. We can put down various sell points if you want to have even more sell points. Lots of passive income houses. Pretty interesting concept there. There were wooden silo in our farm barn. We have all of the various sell points, so you can really kind of expand this if you want. Oh, this oh, French fries. That right there might be my treasure. Wooden sheds, and then some various farmhouses. If you don't like the farmhouse that comes with it, or you want to build up in the woods, the mountains, there you goes. Wow. Let's go ahead and take flight and do a little bit of fly around. We'll come back to the main farm. We'll drive up the coast, and maybe we'll visit the Trollo. So that's to say, this is a really, really attractive map. Go ahead and do a little bit of a pan. There we can see the mountainous interior of this island, right along the coast. There's a lot of shipping traffic coming through here now, though. It even looked like we had a placeable dock or two. Oh, this place is a virtual beach resort. Like I said, I really think this is a really cool and playful map idea. Really like this concept, and it really kind of embraces the farming aspect of the game, while also the build your own farm aspect, because you can expand up into the hillier areas. But there are plenty of great looking places for you to search for your hidden treasure. In fact, I think we're gonna maybe I'll tell you where one of those little hidden beauties might be, and let you figure out where the other 29 are located. But thanks to Alien Jim for that little kind of fun little ad to the FS19 gameplay. And good news, everybody, if you didn't remember, or maybe you didn't find out, that collectibles, we'll call them collectibles, are coming to FS22. So here we have one of the buildable farm areas. It's pre-marked with one of these red sheds. Wonder how you get over there. You're going to be able to walk a land bridge to that location. Maybe you'll be able to walk. Maybe you can walk underwater. Like maybe you've been gifted with the ability to walk on water to get over there. So you can see here how these fields are all laid out right here at the ocean's edge. But there's plenty of lush green semi-flat land just up on the plateau there a little bit. We're coming up here to another buildable farm area over here to the northwest. But if you live up here, you gotta watch out because you're in Trollo country. Because the Trollo lives right around the corner here. And what the heck, while we're already up here, we might as well go visit Mr. Trollo. And, well, let's just hope he's out and about because I really don't want to meet him. Or her. Or whatever might live in here. But really, really cool. Playful concept. Really well done. Oh. Oh. He's still sleeping. Shh. Everybody, let's be quiet. Turn this off. We don't want to wake him up. So this is where we're going to deliver our... This is where we're going to deliver our treasures. We bring him up here, and then he'll just magically pay us. We can just leave him alone. We better not press our luck. Looks like he's already got a few precious treasures up here, but yeah. Alright, better get out of here. But I mean, anybody that's sitting in a chair that big, I don't want to mess with. I wouldn't suggest messing with this guy. Not at all. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna run away because... Run away! Run away! Monty Python, run away! Alright, there we go. That's Mr. Trollo. We'll kind of skirt the mountainous region up here. You can see that there's another little plateau, a little bit higher up even. That you could buy and really carve up your own fields. Carve up your own land. We've got our forest down there to our right. We have a nice windy road heading up here to the upper plateau. So plenty of area to really make this your own. You could have a little multiplayer server on here, and a couple people could build out their own farm. A couple people could farm with the pre-existing land. Go off on little treasure hunts, if you will. So the main farm is right down there, right at the center of the screen. In fact, you can see the little Fiat down here. It's like you drove all the way out here to maybe do a little treasure hunting or something. Who knows? Lots of sell points, lots of real good, cool potential here. And I mentioned I was going to show you where one of your treasures were. So let's go ahead and maybe point out where one of your precious little treasures might be. It's around here somewhere. Here she is. There's one of your preciouses. Right there. Now, I don't know about you, but... Oh no. Well, we'll just leave it there. I was gonna say, I don't know about you, but I don't want to drop it. But, well, there we went and dropped it. All right, let's go over here and check out the main farm. I have to say, these buildings are really cool. I really like these buildings. Really think the farmhouse is cool. So here we have the main silo, our grain silo. We have obviously our dump point and our fill point. Some of our starting equipment. And all of the stuff here at the main farm is completely sellable. Our weights, more of our starting equipment. And then we go into the really awesome and cool farmhouse. Just about every door on this farmhouse opens and closes. You can go inside. A nice backyard. So the sleep trigger, you don't have to go inside if you don't want to in order to get to the sleep trigger. But yeah, we got all kinds of... Uh-oh, that door is locked. That door is locked. A little bit of workshop, and then right on the other side of that is actually a workshop trigger. There are bedrooms upstairs. There's bathrooms upstairs. This is going to take us out to the garage. I'll let you explore all of this coolness on your own. So here we have that workshop trigger I mentioned. We have a hayloft right there, so we have our dump station and our fill pipe. And then we have a really cool barn in here that is multi-level, so we can even go up here and check out the upper level, and who knows, there might be a precious or two hiding up here. Can I jump out? Oh, I can't. I just want to jump out the window. Oh, that's all I wanted to do was jump out of a window. And that is pretty much the main farm. Now, we do have the farm shop here, which is a sell point for some items. Let's go ahead and take a look. The farm shop A is going to be also a sell point for a bunch of your grains, eggs. Oh, should I say that Trollio also will buy your eggs for, well, a pretty good penny. I guess if you're willing to risk it, right, you could take them up there and drop them off. But yeah, your treasures. Oh yeah, you're going to pay out a lot of money if you run up there and risk it with Mr. Sleepin' Trollio. That is for sure. Let's continue to kind of we'll just run down the street here. Here we have the treasure shop where we can sell our treasures. If we're not brave enough to brave the Trollio, we can bring our treasures to here. There's a little bit of a sample of the kinds of treasures you're probably going to find here on the map. And you can drop them off right there and sell them. You can even go in the back door, should you so wish. And then we have our animal dealer right there. We have a silage, hay, straw, and grass sell point. Right there, the barn. Right next door, we have our fuel station. We also have our shop. So we have our repair, buy, sell, trade, sell triggers. We have our shop trigger right here. There you can see where our vehicles spawn in at. We have another grain sell point right here. Port Limbo. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Neato. Let me get in this. And let's see. Is this any sort of way a bulk buy point for stuff? So we can buy wheat, barley, oat, canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, seed, total mixed ration, silage, grass hay, straw, fertilizer, pig food, lime, and back to wheat. So we can pretty much buy it all. It's worth buying, you can buy it here. Come through the little old town here to a couple sell points. Oh, we've got a nice little sell point right here. Market. And of course, I mean, any map that's got some preciousnesses is of course going to have some golden statues. Ah, look. Look. The prospect of deer in FS19, not realized, but coming to a farm near you at FS22. Wild deer. Another sell point right there. And then we'll take another drive up the hill to our beach top resort, where we can also sell more stuff. Conveniently with a access road up and down. Really cool there. And this little building lot going on. We're over here to the beach sell point. Right here, complete, oh, a snack, little grill area. This map is really cool looking. Beach sale, because they really have a huge demand for grains, root crops, eggs, milk, water. If y'all know where you can buy your water, well, maybe you can just go down to the river over here and collect water and sell it everywhere, because, well, fresh water is of a commodity here on Port Limbo. Let me know, guys, what do you think of this map? I think it's a really cool idea. Fun little way of spending the last few weeks of Farm Sim 19 before FS22 launches, for sure. So yeah, the grain mill. There's your Fiat, just kind of left out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if it's maybe it's up here hinting that there's some reason you might be interested in that area. You know what I'm talking about? And then around the corner, we have our sawmill for sale of wood chips and logs. So guys, that is it. That is Port Limbo. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Nice, quick, little, short, and fun map tour. The last few have been epic. Epic long tours. This one's not nearly that bad. Yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of Port Limbo? What do you think of the idea of the map? I think it's a really cool, fun idea, as I've already said. So until next time, happy farming.